Hey guys, it's Phantom Fanatic here, and I am back with my Doctor Who reviews. This is my review of Series 2, or known as Season 1 in the modern era. My opinion of this one, really enjoyed it. A bit more than Series 1, even though I like Series 1, mainly because of Eccleston, but, you know. Also, I forgot to mention this in my Series 1 review, and I'm just gonna mention it here. The wardrobe for Christopher Eccleston, because I'm gonna mention it in the rest of my reviews. I didn't mind the V-neck with the leather jacket. It was weird when he took off the V-neck. No, when he took off the leather jacket and he was just wearing that long V-neck. I was like, ugh, weird. Getting past that. So, this season follows the 10th Doctor, played by David Tennant, my favorite Doctor, and his companion Rose, still played by Billie Piper. So first let's talk about the actors. David Tennant, my God, you're one of my favorite Doctors. Rewatching this season, I was like, man, because I haven't watched these seasons in a while, and I was like rewatching it, and I was like, wow, my God, I really enjoyed him, because he just brings a charisma and like such a way that like whenever I hear that voice, I just think, oh, it's the Doctor. Or I see David Tennant, I see the Doctor. That's how it goes for me. And then also the wardrobe on David Tennant, like a lot more than Christopher Eccleston. I like that long coat with the suit. Beautiful. Also, I like the set of the TARDIS, the all rusted with the green piston. Billie Piper, a lot better than she was in Series 1. She has a lot more charisma with Tennant, and I can obviously see that she's better, because I mentioned that she always seemed to have this like bland expression on her face, and this one she really doesn't, what I noticed. My opinion. Now let's talk about the story plots. So, going off of the Christmas Invasion, I like that one. It just introduces the 10th Doctor. Tennant has some good moments, and I like the design for the Scytherax, I think they're called, and the giant spaceship they use. That is very cool, and it's the first mention of Torchwood, which I do like that for an overall plot line for this season. Oh, and also I like Rose's like dilemma, like that's not my Doctor, but then at the end she gets used to him as the Doctor, which I personally liked. The first episode with the trampoline bounce lady, where it's the futuristic New York one with the cat nuns. I like the idea of the hospital with like all the sick people. I like that idea that they like clone the people and then the disease is like gets solved that way, but I just didn't find the episode that entertaining. The only entertaining part is when David Tennant is doing the impersonation of that one person. That actually got a legit laugh out of me, I will say. Episode 2, Tooth and Claw. I like the idea that like a werewolf that has been mutated over generations is like one singular cell. I like that, and that the fact they have to like take over the queen so they can like have an empire. But the CGI effect on the creature I just didn't like. I thought it was more effective, the creepy guy with like the black eyes. I thought that was more effective. Episode 3. Oh, School Reunion. I like this episode, even though I admit that the CGI effects aren't the best. But I do like bringing Sarah Jane Smith back, even though I didn't watch the classic Who yet. But I understand the fact that that happens, and I love what actually made me really emotional was when K9 dies. He's just like, good dog, affirmative. But I also like the idea that they're like trying to crack the God breaker. If the effects were better, I would like this episode a lot more, but I still like the effect. I still like the idea that they're like trying to get the code to the universe. I thought that was a very good idea. Episode 4, Girl in the Fireplace, really enjoyed. I love the clockwork androids. They are so creepy. And I love that the fact that the 10th Doctor forms a relationship with Madame de Pompadour. I love the way that he says that. But then also I like the idea that he goes in and he keeps coming back later in her life because of these time windows that he has no control over. Like when he goes back at the final thing through the fireplace, he then comes back, it's like 5 years later and she's dead. I like that idea. And then I like the two-parter with the parallel universe and the Cybermen. The effects for the Cybermen I really enjoyed, because I love that the redesign of the Cybermen. I've seen the original design of the Cybermen. I don't like it. It's just too weird and not, like, metal enough looking for me. But I love the full metal suit with the Cyber Industries thing and then, like, that big head. I really enjoyed it. And I like the idea that it's, like, the earbuds, like, the doctor explained it's like you guys you're so interested in your phones that, like, it's gonna turn back on you, which it does. That's one plot with the Cybermen that is a really good idea. And then I like the fact that he's talking about how, like, the removing emotions takes away the one thing that makes a person humans. You did this to fight your disease, and that makes you so human. Like, I like that idea a lot. The fact that he says, you're just gonna stop, you're not gonna evolve at all. Like, that is such an interesting idea to me. I also really enjoyed the fact that it's a parallel universe, and you get more shading on Mickey's character, because you learn about his grandma who, like, fell down the stairs, and I thought that was a very interesting thing that was explored. And then also you have Rose's dad alive in the parallel universe, which I was okay with. It's just not as good as that I thought they did with Mickey and his grandma. I thought that was more effective than what they did with Rose and her dad. Overall, I enjoyed this episode, though. Next episode. What was it? I'm trying to remember. Oh, was that the Love and Monsters? No, that was after the Dead Planet. No, wait. Yeah, that wasn't Love and Monsters. Whatever, I don't need to title each one after another. That's not important. If it was important, I would pay more attention to the fucking episodes. But anyways, Love and Monsters I hated. I just didn't like that episode's plot. I thought it was just a change-up of the thing, but the Absorbloff looks like crap. He just looks like crap. Even though I will admit he's a practical effect. I enjoyed the thing that looks like a weird predator, where, like, he's just like, here boy. I like that design more than the fucking Absorbloff. Like, that was a horrible design, and I didn't really enjoy the episode. Not just because it's a Dr. Light episode, it's just Elton wasn't an interesting character to me, and I just wasn't entertained. Blame me. And then, I really enjoyed Satan's Pit and the Impossible Planet. The effects on the Ood, I thought were very effective. I like that effect of the thing. And I like the set design of the base they're in. And the fact that, like, it doesn't make sense how this planet is there, and then they get, like, trapped there, the Doctor and Rose, and then they're, like, screwed over. And it has some great moments from David Tennant, because, like, you're going in that black hole, and I'm coming right with you. Like, that was really badass of a moment. And also, I thought that the Beast was scary until they revealed the shitty CGI form of him. And then the finale, I enjoyed a good amount, even though I thought it was a bit lazy to use the Daleks again, because you have the fact that they said that these ones, like, fell from the Time War and survived. I was okay with that, but when you do that twice in one season, I'm like, okay, I believe that could happen. And then they said they fled from the Time War. That at least makes sense. And the fact that the Cybermen come back, which I really enjoy, the fight between the Cybermen and the Daleks. And then the Rift stuff, and then the emotional ending at Bad Wolf Bay, which I thought was effective, really effective. I thought that was really effective. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what you thought of my opinions. State your opinions. Request any movies you want me to review or anything you want me to do. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe down below. See you later.